Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry it took me this while. I've been quite busy recently doing some client work and my 9 to 5 has really tied me down. As promised, there's another Lightroom tutorials. These are some tools, basic tools that I think you should know. In 2021, I don't really have a script for this. I'm just gonna say whatever that comes in my mind. If you feel like you like some pizza, you need in Lightroom, because what Lightroom does, it allows you to batch edit, and that is a very important thing. In fact, it's one of the tips. Batch edit. If you don't batch edit, please learn how to batch edit. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is pop in your memory card after the shoot and then select your pictures and videos, and Lightroom will just throw it up in this here library. You just uncheck the videos and then press import, and it's gonna take all the pictures in here. Batch editing allows you to go through all the footage or the pictures that you take in one day during a client shoot, and it's gonna get you, say, 200-300 pictures in a day. The second tool that I use is I select the pictures that I want to further edit. I want to spend my time and make it more, perfect the image. Anyway, so I've got here a picture of beer from a recent video. That you press P on your keyboard to select, or you can press this here flag icon. You can also use the rating system. You can do this by pressing any number of the keyboard from 1 up to 5. You press 1, it's rating 1 star, or you can just press 5 to go all the way 5-star rating. And then you can go to filters and go to rated, and you see the only pictures in the library is the one that you selected. Basically, it filtered out the ones that you didn't rate, and it shows you the one that you did rate. But anyway, we're gonna do that. Go to filters off. Right now, I'm just going to use the flag one because I feel it's more doable for me, because I just go P and press next on the keyboard, and it just goes to the next image, and then it's much more easier for me to 1,000 images like that than to always press flag or press 5. It's just, it works for me. You can do it either way. Whatever works for you, whatever makes you happy. Do this corner right here, say filters off, click on it, go to flag, and it should bring up all the flagged images. Alright, now we're done with step 1. You move on to develop. In the develop tab, you can see right here on the left hand side of the screen that I already have a bunch of presets saved, which shouldn't be the case for you if you just got yourself a copy of Lightroom. Next thing I want to point out to you guys is this little 2 indicators here. I don't know if most people use this, but I used it thanks to Peter McKinnon. Here is the 2 indicators for the highlights and the shadows. You can basically adjust the image here by moving different parts of this. So this looks like a pretty well balanced. You can either do this, or you can just look at the sliders here and just play with it to get the image to where you want it to go. So basically, the indicators help to tell you which part of the image is overexposed, which is the red ones here. It's indicated by this here. So if you edit without this, you won't know if your image is blown out at certain parts. But if you use these indicators, you can help yourself in getting the perfectly balanced image. It works the same for the negative side. If you check and uncheck, you'll see the blues indicate where your image lacks some exposure. So I see a lot of people using clarity sliders like to the max like this. Honestly, as I used to do this a lot when I first started. And I'm not stopping you to, if this is the look you want, you can go for it, but it looks a bit unnatural, and not flattering, right? You see how much of a difference it makes when I pull back the clarity slider instead of pulling it forward. So what I would say is you should use the clarity slider when you're shooting landscapes or products. You really want to make it pop, but on human skin and face it doesn't really work well. So cut back on the clarity when you're using, when you're working with human skin. DA is pretty good either way, even on human skin. You just gotta limit it in between 0 and 20 at this point. I think that's the pretty decent sweet spot. Anyway, so once you're done with that, you should be left with an image like this. You can toggle in between by pressing Y on your keyboard, Shift and Y to shift in between to see where you go. Oh shit, I accidentally remove flag. Anyway, so yeah, this is the before and after. Before, after. Another one is L on your keyboard. If you press L twice, it'll give you nothing but your image. Also the crop tool, you go to this little shot here, you press S shot. So right now it's an S shot. You can just go to 4x5 or 8x10, which is the basic social media aspect ratio. You can drag it up and size your image like this. So if you upload this to Facebook or Instagram or any of the social media platforms, you shouldn't have any problems with them cropping your image again. So this should be perfect for you. One more thing is gradient filters. I think gradient filters is one of the most underrated tools in Lightroom. You can do a lot of crazy stuff with this. So say if I want to brighten this side of his face, because I feel like it's a bit, it's a bit too dark on this side because the sun was coming on this side. So I'll just drag this here, increase the exposure, drop the highlights, drop the shadows, play with it a bit, and then you can see, yeah. You can even play around with this. Yeah, just discover, see what you can do with this. I'm not an expert, so I shouldn't be telling you this is what you need to do. First of all, I am no expert, okay? This is just what I do to get the image that I get. So if you feel like the way you do it works for you, like I said from the beginning, whatever works for you, do it. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoy this kind of videos and want me to do more, I actually need your support to do more. So please subscribe, go out there, keep shooting, be creative, be you. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends about me, subscribe, share this video, comment, let me know what your thoughts. Till then, see you in the next video.